Let's do a quick daily card pull just to see what's going on. I've brought the Ask Angels deck, one of my favorites. So we have, okay, one of my favorites. Write, this was something I was guided to do. I really talked about this as well too when I began to write the books that I wrote. Spirit was really telling me to go back into my Akashic and to write on certain topics. And I wrote my books to try to help other people, right, with things that I had been through. But I remember, and I was actually having a conversation about this last night. I said, when I wrote these books, they were very raw and personal, and I had to go back and do a lot of old stuff. Spirit told me to write the best I could of these experiences and just to be as honest as I could. I was probably a little too nice about it too. But if you've been through, which we all have, trauma, or you've been through something, this is one way that we can actually take back our narrative, because oftentimes we're not able to, from whatever we've been through. Sometimes we've been disempowered, or experiences that we've been through, things that come out of it. Sometimes you're healing from a lot of really, really deep past stuff. This is one way that we can take back control of our story and our narrative, which might be different than even other people we learned with. But it's also one way that you can help other people that may be going through similar experiences. So I wrote mine about awakening and was trying to go through, because I've been having to do a lot of inner work going through this. I was trying to detail some of that as well too, and kind of put together some of the pieces through the healing that I do with people. So you're being guided to write something. This could be literally like a book or a novel or a really, big project. I was giving someone advice on this. Someone was asking me, about books and things like this. Or it could be even simpler. Like, I love to get creative. I don't even know if people notice that I write almost every day and post stuff. I'm literally writing, little blogs on my website, and I post it also on social media, and I really write a ton of stuff, obviously, for my website and all of my products and shop, and I love it. I get in my zone. I spend hours every day, literally every morning. I spend hours and hours writing. And it's one way that we can open up and we can channel and we can get creative. And I feel that's exactly what we're meant to be doing, is to be tapping into our creative gifts. Now, we can go a little bit deeper with this. This also can really, really help you with communicating with spirit. This could just be journaling and writing down things. When I wrote my books, I went back and looked into old correspondences to try to see, because you forget a lot of stuff. So if you're having spiritual experiences, healing something, going through something, it's so powerful to begin to journal about what's coming up, what you're going through, even if it's just about your life in general, because, in a few years you may have another experience that comes up that's very similar to that, and you may have forgotten, and you may want to see in more details what happened. And I feel that about awakening, because hopefully we're forgetting a lot. It's like people say your memories go, so I wanted to write it all down, because we very much do tend to clear and forget a lot from our past. But this could just be like, I see, and I give people a lot of journaling assignments and things like that, and I think it is powerful for introspection and kind of tapping in. We can connect with the dead, we can connect with our spirit guides and angels, because sometimes our head's a little jumbled up, and if you think we're that clear telepathically, imagine being your angels and spirit guides and trying to read your mind all day. So when we write things down, this is powerful. This is a powerful manifestation technique and tool too. I began to write down, like, I use my notepad on my iPhone for everything, literally everything, to write everything in my life. And so you can just make a list in your phone. Yes, you can journal it, get your pen to paper, begin to write down those manifestation lists as goals, and then check them off as you're taking care of things, getting things, and you're going to start to notice that you manifest a lot better too. This is something I was taught, to start writing it down. This could be goals, what you want, what you're trying to accomplish, pretty much anything. So you can use this as a powerful technique to communicate with, work with spirit, or even healing. You're being guided to write something, and it doesn't have to start out as so big and things like that too. And you're going to find when you do, if you're trying to write something, it will come to you what to write. Getting in your creative flow. Call on your angels. Make sure that you're connecting with and working on your angels. It's a little bit like we have this powerful connection, and a lot of people aren't utilizing it, and we have to really, really work on our spiritual connection and connecting with the spirit world and the spiritual realms to strengthen that connection. So make sure that you're working with your angels. I was saying you can work with them for anything, literally, and you're going to notice you're getting signs, messages, and communication back, whether you're finding a penny angel feather, right? Or, you know, those angel numbers, that we're seeing such an increase of that on the planet during this time. It helps to raise up the spiritual frequency of your energy field and in your life, but it helps with more guidance, more assistance, getting more clarity. Your angels are amazing. You can call on them, keyword call on them, for pretty much anything in your life. Need help with something, I'm sure you always should, needing to shift something, needing to heal something, begin to develop a stronger relationship with your angels. And this is the most powerful thing. And many of you guys are being guided by angels anyway, and they help you with things you can't even see in ways that you don't even know you need help, whether this is protection, guidance, aligning the right people in your path, coming in and out of your life. Yes, you might have had angelic encounters, and just so many ways. So make sure that you're working with your angels on pretty much anything. This is my favorite, being of service, and this is what will shift every facet of your life. And you can do this in so many different ways. There's no, I say, cookie cutter way to do it. Really opening up your heart and being of service and helping the planet during this time. This is exactly what the role of a light worker is here. If you're a starseed as well, this is what you signed up for. Literally, you knew that you would, you know, experience or have a spiritual awakening and really activate these higher aspects and do some type of spiritual mission. And it's different for everyone, but very connected with your spiritual gifts and how you can help people. Sometimes this is just the universe and spirit putting the right people around you that you can help in some type of way. And, you know, sometimes this is bigger missions. And I always remind you that they didn't start out overnight, oftentimes, for people, right? And so it could be some type of spiritual service or mission or helping people. And this could be in many different ways. If you feel passionate about something, if you don't like something on the planet, if you had hard lessons, probably this is how you can help people the most. Like, a lot of people complain, like, scrolling socials and like, I don't like this, feeling very passionate. Maybe some people feel very passionate on, I'm not going to go into them, but different topics of things that are not going good on the planet, industries, things like that. If you feel really passionate on a certain topic, you might be guided to do something to help in that area. And there's so much that we can be doing too. So being of service, like I said, very connected to your gifts and abilities. For some people, they have gifts and abilities, obviously, their whole life. I'm not saying you probably didn't, but oftentimes within these higher frequency energies and within your awakening, they're activating so much more and you're able to connect with them. And I was saying yesterday that our gifts and abilities manifest. So if you begin to work with them, you're going to have them coming in stronger and stronger as well too, whether this is channeling spiritual guidance for people, healing people, whatever it is. So just know that you're here to be of service in some type of way. This is what shifts everything and opens you up more in so many different ways, because when you're helping people, it's going to come back as a good karma in so many unexpected ways that are going to bring huge blessings into your life, but also huge divine alignment. Well, have a beautiful rest of your day. If you want a one-on-one reading, always book them on my website, sparksofdivinelighealing.com. I do the readings as phone call too, so it's really helpful to like go into whatever you want. So if you're needing me, just book me on my website. Have a beautiful day.